I first found out about floating from a mate I used to play footy with, Scott Selwood. I'd heard a little bit around the traps about it, but yeah, pretty much he had done a few floats, and then I thought I'd give it a go, and that was about nearly 2 years ago now. So yeah, I've been kind of nearly floating every week since then. That's been cool. Yeah, first float experience was pretty cool. It was a bit different. Kind of jumped in the tank, not knowing what to expect. Kind of had the head all hunched up because I didn't want to go under. But once I finally relaxed, everything went dark. Yeah, kind of just zoned out and was kind of in that state where you're falling asleep and you're kind of twitching a fair bit. Which was pretty interesting. And then kind of zoned right out. Must have fell asleep, and then kind of woke back up with the music, and it was on a high for pretty much 2 or 3 days after, which was good. So yeah, floating helped me with I suppose a lot of things. The big one is recovery for football. I play football, and obviously the games. So leading in the night before, I'll do a float, and obviously a lot with the muscles and recovery, and with the magnesium and the salts. Obviously that goes a long way to helping everything kind of relax and get ready for the next day, for game day. So that last little touch of recovery for me, which has been fantastic. And also just have an hour just to chill out, go through the week, kind of visualise a bit of the game, but also just mentally just zone and chill out. And it's been good to kind of get that. And then the sleep after is unbelievable. I've never slept so heavy the night before games, which makes a massive difference to the way you feel the next day. So it's really helped with a lot of those things, and preparing for games, but also just my, I suppose, mental mindset going into certain situations. I feel like I'm a little bit more chilled out and stuff. Don't get as frustrated at the little things anymore, which has been something that I've noticed, and the missus noticed as well. So that's been good. Yeah, it was something that I'd never heard of, but after you float, I was floating nearly every week, and then it got to a point where I felt like it wasn't really doing too much. I was still zoning out and chilling for the hour, but I feel like I wasn't getting the benefits that I was earlier on. But yeah, I kind of heard this thing called floating plateauing, which is obviously you just get a bit stagnant. So with that, I talked to a few guys who float, and some of the different things that they do, and talked to this one bloke in Sydney who actually he doesn't go to sleep. So a lot of the time I was just trying to fall asleep and trying to zone out, whereas he just doesn't sleep. He just keeps his eyes open, which is a pretty cool experience because everything's dark, everything's quiet, your eyes are wide open. But everything's black, and you kind of start to, as you zone out, you go into this kind of trippy little place where you start seeing shapes, and then those shapes turn into pictures, and then it feels like you're dreaming, but you know you're awake. And I kind of have been flipping between doing that and just trying to shut the eyes and chill right out. So there's a couple of ways you can approach a float, and I think that's really helped me with the floating plateau.